The woman was assaulted by her blind date, but even though she was brutally tortured and left battered and bruised, but instead of hating her attacker, she actually dolled herself up after recovering and went to visit him in prison. As their visits became more frequent, they eventually became lovers. But if you don't watch until the very end, you'll never know what happens when you piss off a woman. Anna used to be a nurse. She was upbeat and everyone at work loved her. Anna's biggest dream was to work in the operating room, but here she was, past 30 and still single. Her friends were worried sick about her, so they set her up on a blind date. But the guy who showed up was this total slob. Anna figured this was her date, so she was polite to him, but John kept staring at Anna's private areas. This was nothing like what her friend had described. Anna realized something was wrong. She immediately told John to get out, but instead he turned around and locked the door. And that's when what happened at the beginning of the movie took place. Anna wasn't seriously physically hurt from the attack, but emotionally she was devastated. To get revenge on John, Anna decided to visit him in prison. At first, John thought Anna was there to confront him, so he kept apologizing. But Anna looked at him with gentle eyes. She asked about how he was doing. John was caught off guard. He could only manage an awkward smile. Then they started chatting like old friends. From then on, Anna visited John every few days. Her makeup got more beautiful each time, and her outfits got more and more sexy. Eventually, they went from enemies to friends, and from friends to lovers. When they met again, John told Anna some good news because of his good behavior. He was getting early release. When she heard this, Anna acted happy about John getting out. But really, she was happy that her revenge plan was halfway complete. A few days later, John wanted to surprise Anna after getting out. So when Anna got to her front door, John suddenly appeared behind her. This really surprised Anna, but once she recovered, she immediately invited John inside. She even asked him to help fix up the house. But Anna's real purpose was to lower John's guard so she could unleash her devastating revenge. Unsuspecting John worked really hard, like he was fixing up his own place, while Anna thoughtfully brought him drinks. Right then, they looked like newlyweds. Everything seemed so perfect. Because it was so hot, John was sweating buckets. Anna saw that the time for revenge was ripe, so she thoughtfully brought John some drug lemonade, completely unsuspecting. John drank it all down. The next second, he was unconscious. When he woke up again, he was tied to the bed. Only then did John realize what was happening, but it was already too late. Anna dropped her gentle act. She wheeled over anesthesia and injected it into John. First, she was going to cut off John's weapon of crime, then slowly torture him to death. If your family member was assaulted, how would you get revenge for them?